Disclaimer. The following content may use vulgar language not suitable for all ages. The speakers on the podcast can speak freely on any topics related to the discussion. While we know you have your own opinions, you are free to voice them, but recognize that the speakers may not sympathize or be persuaded. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello and welcome to Just Terrible Takes podcast. I'm Jason.
I'm Evan.
And today we are going to kind of stray away from ranking and I guess games that we do. We're just going to talk about video games. And
straight up video games.
Just straight. I mean, it feels like it's mostly what we do, but we're going to talk about games that we want to see more from. We really, these games we hope are brought back soon. And if you have anything to do with these IPs, like, maybe say you own them, fucking jump on it and fucking make games, because that's what we want to see.
I know.
I'm tired of playing fucking the same fucking 3 titles. I love Zelda, but I'm tired of playing fucking Zelda.
Yeah.
I love Mario. I don't want to play fucking Mario that much anymore.
Yeah. I love fucking Street Fighter Mega Man, but I don't want to fucking...
I don't want to keep playing fucking
Capcom.
Exactly. I want to see fucking other games. So, we're going to talk about other games that we want to see done.
Yeah.
Let me think. Is there anything else for the intro we should tell them?
No, I think you said it all.
Alright, anyway. So the first game, I'm not sure if y'all seen this one yet, if I've talked about it already. First game I'm going to talk about is Naughty Bear.
Oh, last episode already.
Yeah, that's true. Well, look, it is a great game. It's had 2 games in its lifetime. There was one that I didn't play that much. I played a little bit. I played like a free trial, and the second one that takes place on a tropical resort, and that one was great. And the whole premise of this game is to go around and murder fellow teddy bears in brutal murder fashion. It is insane, and it is kind of like the Punisher game. There's another game that's a little bit like that, in that style. Where you kind of like, what was that one for the Wii? Mad World? Kind of.
Yeah, it was Mad World.
Mad World, there we go.
That was a fun game.
It's just like Mad World, but it's set non-fucking black and white.
And you're playing as a fucking teddy bear.
You're playing as a teddy bear. And you're doing the most outlandish shit. Like, one time, I swear, I saw him use a real bear trap on a bear. It was on a teddy bear. I'm like, bro, that's so funny. And it's like, it's not really slapstick. It's very gory though. If you watch 5 minutes of gameplay of this game, I guarantee you will have some sort of fun with it. Just because you're like, no way, like I would have never. Oh shit. Is it chilling still?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, damn. Technical difficulty. Anyway, I guarantee if you play like 5 minutes of it, you're gonna have fucking fun with it. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Just send me both of them.
Yeah, I'll just send you 2.
That's fine. Okay. So we're going to take it over to Evan now.
Yeah. Just fix my fucking thing.
It's good thing he's fixing time. So now you take it over to Evan for his first game that he wants to see done. Added to.
Alright, we're gonna go with fucking Castlevania first.
Oh damn, okay, Castlevania.
It's been a fucking minute, right? Since we had like a true Castle. I mean, they've been putting all these like kind of these side games, but I want Castlevania fucking.
Yeah, fucking Monster Hunting,
Monster Hunting, Symphony of the Night style fucking Castlevania, but I want the name under Castlevania though.
That's true.
But fuck, I don't even remember when's the last Castlevania game that came out. I know it's definitely not fucking 8 years ago or something like that. It's fucking. True. They had like that game Bloodstain or something like that.
Wasn't there one on the? No, I'm thinking of. I was thinking of Fire Emblem. I was like, isn't there one for the DS? But I could be wrong.
The 3DS or something like that. But there's like no true like successor to like Symphony of the Night or even like the first count, like the one with the Belmonts and all that shit.
Yeah.
Like I want a fucking like maybe a new 2D style like game like that.
That's
just
fair.
Traditional.
Is that so much to ask for from Konami?
No, well,
Capcom.
As much as I love Metal Gear Solid, they've kind of been jerking it off a little bit though, just recently. The Metal Gear Solid. What else do they jerk off a lot though, Konami? There's another series.
There's another series, yeah. It's like evading me right now in my mind, but
It's
I know
it's haunting me right now. I fucking know it,
Yeah.
but
we know you know it too.
but I don't know. Konami. I mean, I don't know, but Konami's been having some shit lately. I don't know.
Fucking Contra too. I want to see Contra.
Contra.
It's not even on the list, by the way. It's not.
Damn, I didn't even.
That's off the dome. I want to see more Contra. Yeah, fucking that game's fun too.
Yeah, that's a bonus right there. Honestly.
Bonus fucking.
On the last Contra I think we got, well, they did actually put one on the Switch, but it sucked ass or something like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't even.
It doesn't really count then. No, yeah, it almost sucked ass.
No, but we don't have like a traditional 2D Contra.
Yeah. Okay.
But we don't have a traditional 2D Castlevania either. You know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 2D Contra. We want to see that more. And 2D Castlevania.
So really, fucking Konami needs to get their shit together, honestly. You know. But please bring back Castlevania.
What is your favorite Castlevania like memory?
Playing Symphony of the Night. I think that.
What about Symphony of the Night specifically?
The whole game. That's a 10 out of 10 game for me.
Really? From start to finish, that is just one of the best games ever.
It's definitely a top 10 game of all time for me. It's a better Metroid. You know.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I think anything's better than Metroid.
Yeah, it is better than Metroid. It's well, because it's a Metroidvania, but it just has better gameplay. The fucking weapons are cool. The bosses are cool. It's just but it doesn't get it. It's not as it doesn't get as stale though. You know each part of the castle changes up. It doesn't feel like you're in the same fucking environment unlike Metroid. Not to shit on Metroid. I like Metroid, but I think Symphony of the Night though is definitely. And then the older games, of course, are great, like Castlevania 1, 3, 4, 2 is kind of ass, honestly. But yeah, that's all I could say. Just fucking bring that shit back, though, you know.
I feel like I do enjoy. I think I played the first one, and I thought it was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could get down for that. All right. My next one is technically I don't know if this counts as an indie game. I think it is an indie game. Weird because I don't like indie games. Fucking Octodad. There has been 2 games.
I think this does count for indie.
Okay, there's been 2 games. There was this really shitty one, really shitty one, but has respect because it's the OG, you know? It's the OG Octodad. Then there was Dadliest Catch. First of all, funny name.
Yeah.
Funny sub name is hilarious. You know, I will. You'll lure me in if you have a funny sub name like that, you know? Fucking, I don't watch that stupid crab show, but I know damn well I knew about it. So, I remember seeing that. I'm like, that's funny enough to where I'm gonna watch this. I watch gameplay, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm like, it surely doesn't look that hard to control this man.
And it is.
I buy the game, and it is absurdly hard to control this fucking man.
But it's a pretty fun game, right?
It is a fun, like, kind of puzzle game. It's a fun, I guess this situation is puzzle and stealth, sort of, sometimes. Because you do have a stealth meter, like, you know, his ink. And it is a great game. And I would love to see some more. I know they've added DLC to it, like, years later. But DLC is just that. It's just DLC. It's not a full-fledged game. It's not a full-fledged with mechanics and yada yada. It is a great game. And I think Octodad deserves more love in my life. I just really think it's. If you, I'm telling you right now, if you give me a $50 Octodad, I would probably buy it when it went on sale.
When it goes on sale, dude.
When it goes on sale for $25.
That's the
most you get out of indie games.
That's a compliment for a fucking game.
Exactly. What's your next?
That sounds like a fun game though.
It is a great game. I highly recommend it.
We got Kid Icarus.
Okay, Kid Icarus.
You know, the last one that came out was the 3DS one, which was pretty good. I played a little bit of it. The controls are dog shit though. It's a good game.
It's a 3DS game.
Yeah, it's a 3DS game, but you know, it's like you're trying to fucking do this bullshit. You know.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's almost like as if you need a second circle pad.
Yeah, it's like, you know, put the fucking game on the Wii U instead, and it probably would have played a lot better. I
wonder if it would have been one of those better games that enhanced on the new 3DSs. You know what I'm talking about? Like
it would probably work
with that second tiny C stick.
I wouldn't honestly mind if they put it to the Switch, but I know that's not gonna happen because
they hate Kid Icarus and Masahiro Sakurai.
I know they even make Pit like a little bitch now in Smash Bros. But we haven't had a console Kid Icarus since fucking 1985 or 6 or around there.
The NES, yeah.
The 80s, the early 80s, the mid 80s, yeah.
That is harsh. That is harsh to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we grew up with that, but it's the fact that, you know,
just another shout out. It's like it's a fucking Ice Climbers treatment too, you know.
Oh, yes, dude, Ice Climbers.
Except Ice Climbers literally hadn't gotten shit.
Jack, except for a port in the 2000s.
And gotten Smash. Look, magically somehow got into Smash.
Dude, that's because Sakurai was fucking reaching out his ass to pull some Nintendo IPs.
I know.
Just like how we were to fucking scrape along this list.
Well, I think that's the thing with Ice Climbers though. They weren't confident in getting third party yet during Melee.
So I put Ice Climbers as a bonus.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Was it? Like, honestly, these two deserve to be together just because they fucking...
Yeah, they are the exact... They are...
Well,
they're platformers.
And they haven't had a home... They hadn't had a console game that you can physically play on your TV since fucking 1987.
I mean, we're getting fucking almost every damn Luigi's Mansion on the fucking Switch.
Yeah, but we don't got Kid Icarus or Ice Climbers.
Or Ice Climbers.
I know, I think it's kind of bullshit if you think about it, but they'll fucking put out, like you said, they'll put a fucking game about a fucking bitch. What is it, Princess Peach?
They'll put out fucking stupid fucking Peach, whatever the fuck her thing is.
Yeah.
Not her name.
Now we're getting mad at just thinking about what's
That's
potential.
A stupid game. No one wants that game, Nintendo. Give us other shit, Nintendo. Who no one wants that game? Lame people want that game. That's what.
Anyway. Fucking homos. Anyways, but please just. I had to like step the boundaries and say, can you please bring both Nintendo now?
Yeah,
like,
please.
Put them in the bundle.
I actually, you know what's crazy is that Ice Climbers is somewhat score based, yes. Well, I think it's actually mostly score based, but that doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like it works in the modern era. You know? Like fucking Like, look at Pac-Man. They just keep fucking bringing over Pac-Man to consoles. And do I have fun with Pac-Man still? Yes, I still have fucking fun with Pac-Man and all his other versions. Like, fucking, what else does he fucking do? There's fucking Pac-Man where you fucking combat other people. What was it? Pac-Man 99. That was fucking fun. Remember that shit?
Yeah. I'm just looking at my list of games again.
Okay. Fucking... Oh, okay. Oh, you know, okay.
I was trying to remember.
Alright, and then so fucking like, I'm like, you know, fucking games like that. So, you know, like fucking score-based games still work in this day and age because, you know, like fucking it's somewhat fun to look at a high number go up, you know?
Yeah.
It's that primal fucking thinking of like dumbass monkey fucking I like big number, you know?
Yeah. Those games are long gone though, you know?
But anyway, so bring them back, Nintendo. That'd be pretty cool. My next one is the the Simpsons games, you know, like the Simpsons had they had some games. I know they had they had Road Rage first, then they had Hit and Run, and then they had this weird skateboarding one, I believe. I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if that
Hit and Run is like definitely the fan favorite. Well, and then there's an arcade. There's an arcade game too.
There's the arcade that's a cult classic too. And then you have the Simpsons the movie game. And I think that was in 07, 08. That's the very last Simpsons game we've ever gotten from EA. And everyone knows, fuck EA. EA's terrible.
Yeah.
But I could not stress how badly enough I want a Simpsons game. I'm not even that big of a Simpsons fan from the fucking cartoon. I think it's a pretty okay cartoon. I mean, I watch it every now and then, but I would just say, like, it is... Those games, every time, there's an 80% chance they hit. And, you know, like, I'm saying, like, it's good. Like, I remember playing even the mobile games would hit, too. Like Tapped Out was pretty fucking fun for a while until I got deleted or whatever. Like, you know, this fucking Village Builders one? Like, Clash of Clans style?
Uh-huh.
But I would love to see another Simpsons game. EA, please do something with that fucking title.
It's been a while since
I guess Disney owns it now, so Disney doesn't do jack shit with their fucking... I know they're fucking... they're too busy buying Fortnite and shit, so... So terrible.
Yeah,
move,
that's
Disney.
why. That's
Fuck
why.
you, Disney.
That's why we haven't seen any Simpsons stuff.
Disney's terrible.
Fuck Disney, dude.
They're gonna fucking strike us down. Anyway.
I don't care.
How dare we talk bad about Disney? All right. What's your next game, Evan?
We got a fucking Mario Sports one, Mario Baseball.
Oh yeah.
It's been since the Wii days since we had a new one or something.
Yeah.
We have every fucking Mario on the Switch. We have like every fucking Mario Sports except for the baseball games.
That's true. We have soccer.
And actually,
we have
I don't even
tennis,
play. I don't
we have
even play
golf.
baseball, and I don't even watch baseball. But I think the baseball games are like some of the best in the fucking.
Personally, ranking, I think Mario Golf is pretty fun. I feel like Mario Golf is always a fun time.
Yeah.
And then I think baseball is second up. And then I think tennis, and then soccer. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I think whatever the Wii strikers, is that strikers? Charge,
Yeah.
or whatever?
That's charge.
Yeah, there you go. Charge strikers. That's the only difference is why I'd rank it higher. Ooh, Mario Sports is pretty good too.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. I'd fluctuate that for the Wii stuff, but other than that, I feel like that's pretty fair. I like golf and then baseball. You know. I feel
Yeah.
like those two go together every time. I think that like if I'm gonna have any two Mario Sports games, I'll have those two. You know.
Yeah. It's the one on. I haven't even really played the GameCube one, but I know it's really good.
It is pretty good.
And the Wii, I love the Wii one, even though it has a little motion.
I'm just kidding. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's just
it
the
has
most.
a story mode. I mean, if you can add a fucking story mode to a sports game,
You can make
that's
another.
pretty fucking
Yeah.
good, dude. Like that's.
If you
It's
can,
hard to get me to fucking play a sports story mode game, dude.
if you can do that, you can make another fucking game, Nintendo. Like that's all I can say.
Literally, like, come on, Nintendo. It's not that hard.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm a
I
little
feel like they're
skeptical.
hinting at
The new strikers they put out though, like the one about a year ago or two, was dog shit. Honestly,
It was dog shit.
I was so pissed. I spent $60 on that shit, dude. A game with little content.
I bought the fucking what was it? Golf Supers Rush.
Yeah,
or
but that was
whatever.
better.
That was way good. That was super good. I mean, but they started adding content to it later, and it got better. But I mean, it's also
What the-
overflowing with stuff, and I
but
just
what-
kind of get overwhelmed.
But with the new strikers, they just added like kind of characters or something
Yeah.
like that, and like nothing really.
Dude, they took out when you take out Waluigi crotch shots, that's when I leave, bro.
Yeah.
That's when I start getting mad.
Or
and I don't wanna
fucking
play
Mario
Nintendo.
committing suicide with the bomb, dude.
That's true. I forgot about that scene.
That was like fucking funny.
Dude, like when you take out all your humor, Nintendo, this is why you haven't made another Punch Out, because y'all fucking. I was gonna add that too. That was on my list, but I didn't
Oh
add it.
fuck! How did I not think of that?
It's okay. We've already talked about another one.
Oh yeah, that's probably why, honestly.
They're fucking. This is why they're not doing any Punch Outs though, because they lost all their fucking humor because they don't want to fucking they don't want to be canceled or whatever bullshit that is.
Shit, I want to see Nintendo get canceled.
That's true, dude. Fucking just wait till the fucking the cancel culture gets to Punch Out.
I know.
I've never seen another one. Anyway, is that all you got for Mario Sports?
Yeah.
Or Mario Baseball. Okay. This next one is kind of a cop out. It kind of rides off the Simpsons thing. It's Family Guy. I feel like Family Guy is a better show than The Simpsons.
It is.
It's overall a better show. I think the most latest Family Guy video game news is fucking Peter Griffin and Fortnite. I think that's
That's
a
close
classic
enough.
troll, but
It's a start.
it is. You're right. It is a start, but we haven't gotten a full-fledged game
Since like the
mid 2000s with Back to the Multiverse or whatever the fuck. And then but there was the one before that, if I remember, that was the better game in my opinion. And then there was this online game that one time.
Which one was it?
It was an online MMO. And you could make your own Family Guy character and run around and quahog. That was gangster. I think I don't know what the fuck Klondike had to do with it, but every time I don't know whatever the fuck. Every time I logged into that goddamn fucking game to play, Klondike was fucking doing something there, dude, and it was fun as hell. Like I had so much fun. Granted, the servers were hacked all the time. It was the fucking admins were doing a terrible job at their job, but it was a great game. And I had a lot of fun. I can't remember who the fuck I chose. I think I just chose to be like a fucking adult, like kind of like looking like Joe Swanson, but it could actually walk. It was super fun, and I loved it. And I think Family Guy games in general need to come back, like Back to the Multiverse and the original Family Guy.
Yeah, we need to bring those games back.
They're ready because they're fun games. You know, like fucking games like that are fun. And games to TV shows are oftentimes very fun.
Yeah, we need. That's crazy. I didn't even know it's been that long.
It's been super long. They really.
I mean, like you said,
I went I tried to pick up games that are like in the teens of how long it's been.
You said like Fortnite. Was it Fortnite is a start? I guess it's the most recent thing, and probably.
It's probably be the only thing. I gotta be honest. They're not gonna listen to this.
I know.
I mean,
hopefully with the popularity of the TED show now fucking does something.
Is it even popular? I feel like I hear no one talk about it.
I think it's funny as shit.
I think it's funny as shit. Yeah, I think it's.
I don't know why people are tweaking. Honestly,
I think because it doesn't have Mark Wahlberg. He's the
fucking
man.
no Marky Mark. Damn. All
No
right,
Funky Punch either.
next game I have here is Mega Man X.
Okay.
We haven't had a Mega Man X game literally, I think, in 20 years.
That would be since the PlayStation 2, yeah.
Yeah, the PlayStation. It's been 20 years, about 20 years since we had a new one. It was, I think it was like X8 or X Command Mission. It was like a side game, but
X Command Mission.
But we haven't had like, you know, a numbered one. Like, I know at the beginning I just said Capcom's been dick riding Mega Man and Street Fighter. I meant Mega Man Classic Series,
Yeah. Well,
and they still haven't even
11.
put one out, and they still haven't put one out in a fucking minute too.
Fucking 11 came out in what?
Yeah,
2017,
and there'll probably be another
16, 18?
probably be another 8 years until we get a 12. You know.
That's true.
And X though, where the fuck is that though? It's been fucking.
X has been long gone.
I know there. Some people love the X series more. Just people out there who prefer. I don't really prefer it, but I do like the X series. You know.
It's pretty. Yeah, I feel like.
But I feel like if they fucking just bring it back, they could do some cool fit, especially with this new era of gaming. You know.
Yeah.
Especially if they just keep it 2D and not fucking 3D
Not
or whatever.
3D. If you put Mega Man in 3D dimension, if you put Mega Man in the third dimension, he loses all his fun.
I know.
Because then it just becomes a third-person shooter game,
Like,
and then that's when it gets lame.
Due to X, what you fucking did to Mega Man 11, like Mega Man, how they did with Mega Man 11, just do that treatment to X, and there you go, you got a good game right there.
Literally.
But that's all I gotta say. It's been a fucking 20 fucking plus years almost, you know.
That's true.
That's a
too
long. That's
too long. That's a whole child.
That's a whole
That's a
child.
whole child who can drink. Dude.
I don't even know if I was there for the last Mega Man game. I might have still been fucking coming out of the womb, dude.
Alright, we got. Alright, my next one is this is obvious. This is Banjo Kazooie.
Oh, it's been a fucking minute.
Rareware, get off your fucking ass. I understand it's not your fault, Rareware.
It's fucking Microsoft's fault.
Microsoft,
Get off your ass.
Get off your fucking ass. I'm tired of Call of Duty. Right? Yeah, because Microsoft owns Activision, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so see, I'm fucking tired of Call of
But
Duty.
they haven't done
I
shit.
swear to God, if I see one more fucking Call of Duty game
And no Banjo.
and no Banjo, I will fucking lose my shit on Microsoft. I will destroy my Xbox. I'm just kidding.
Dude, it's fucking been forever since Banjo.
Been,
Nuts and bolts, right?
Nuts and bolts.
And that was like 2008, 7, around there.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause I honestly, I didn't even look it up because I knew it was
It's
Xbox
it's
360
mid 2000s. I
era.
know
Yeah, it was
that.
mid 2000s.
And it sucked.
And it was dog shit. It was terrible. There's even so hold up. They even troll you in the game. I found this out recently when I was watching some like lore bits. There was Stop and Swap.
Yeah.
All right, so the whole Stop and Swap fiasco. I feel like everyone knows Stop and Swap. There is if you can get 60,000 notes, I believe, right? Notes are the kind of like coins, in the game. So if you can get 60,000 notes, that entails you to learn the secrets of why Stop and Swap never happened from Bottles, who is like the little tutorial guy.
Mm-hmm.
There's not even 60,000 notes in the game. There's 59 something thousand. So like there's just shy of 60,000 in the game. So you can never learn the true secret about Stop and Swap. But Banjo Kazooie is by far the best 3D collectathon I've ever fucking played. It far beats 64. It rivals Sunshine. I feel like Sunshine is the only one that can touch it.
Yeah,
And Odyssey, Sunshine and Odyssey. I keep stupid.
Well, Banjo Kazooie and Tooie, they were both.
Banjo Kazooie is, in my opinion, the better one. It perfected.
But Tooie was still pretty good.
Collectathon. But Tooie was a little bit more It was a lot more content, and you got a lot more playtime out of it. Yes, but it was so much. You were constantly confused. If you don't have a guide for that game, you honestly are not going to get everything in that game. You don't really need a guide. Everything interconnects in Tooie.
You don't really need a guide for Kazooie that much, you know.
No, yeah, Kazooie you can just go in and blast through. Some of the worlds interconnect. But Tooie, you need a guide. Like, you will not get everything in that game if you don't have a guide.
It's been a fucking.
But the story wraps up the story wraps up a bit well, and it teases a 3, and that's what everyone knows. Everyone knows it teases 3, but it never got happened. It became shitty nuts and bolts. And even then, fucking, what was it? The Banjo racing on the fucking DS, that was terrible. Oh, I just, please, Rare and Microsoft, we beg. Oh my god, hold up, little tidbit. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I was born the same day, right? I was born the same day that Microsoft bought out Rareware, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh man, what a shitty day to be.
I know, yeah. I think it's September 26, 2002. If I'm not mistaken, it could be 2000, but I think it's 2002. I remember, or maybe like a day later, a day before, I can't remember. But point was, I remember hearing that for the first time, like, no way, it's my birthday. Or around my birthday.
Oh man, that sucks. That was your birthday.
It's a tragedy. It's literally a tragedy.
That's a tragic day.
Also, exactly everything I said on Banjo Kazooie, bring it over to Conquer, because that's the same thing. It's just more raunchy. It's better.
Yeah. I just gotta fucking.
I feel like if you don't know Conquer, bad for
it's a deadbeat fucking drunken squirrel.
Yeah, it's just he's
very
funny.
vulgar.
It's classic. There's fucking Conquer is the same thing as Banjo Kazooie, just funnier and stupider and full of a lot more parodies, kind of like parodies to the pop culture. There we go, pop culture parodies. So that's just my take. I feel like these two games, I would easily spend $80 on each of these games. If you gave me a new Banjo Kazooie and a new Conquer, I'm dropping $160 that day. I shit you not. Minimum.
Let's hope we get that.
I'm hoping.
I remember they had that teaser for Conquer one time, and it was just like some fucking bullshit.
The 3D render.
Yeah,
the 3D fucking trial. Yeah.
That was some bullshit.
They love to fuck with us, man. They really do love to fuck with us.
I know, because they know we want it, but they don't feel like making it.
Yeah. What's your next one?
Fuck Microsoft. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways,
they'll get what they deserve.
So we got kind of a really deep cut here. Not many people probably know it. It's a Japanese fucking exclusive. It's a Nintendo IP though.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
It's even better than like Chibi Robo and all that shit.
Oh, Chibi Robo.
Well, even better than a couple of their IPs, honestly.
What you got?
It's called bear with my pronunciation. It's Kuru Squash.
Okay.
Or they had, and one of the other ones is called like Kururin Squash or something.
Okay.
So it's like a. You remember from Smash Bros. Brawl that assist trophy, that little fucking thing that did that?
The what?
That little assist trophy with that little thing that kind of spin around like that, or?
Which one from Brawl?
Yeah, it was like the assist trophy. It's kind of like it's like this little fucking bird in this fucking cool spaceship or something like that, and you're going through a bunch of obstacles, but you got like 3 hearts if you gotta get to the end, but if you die, and you gotta restart it, and it gets really hard. But it's like a cool arcadey type fucking game. The thing is, Nintendo's never dropped any of those games. There's about 3 or 4 of them, and they've never dropped a fucking single one in America for some reason. They probably thought it just
wouldn't sell.
It wouldn't sell. I don't know. They have one on the GameCube. It looks really cool on the GameCube, but they never the Japanese GameCube. They never brought it over. It's one of Nintendo's IPs they should have brought over. It probably would have had some success or something like that. It's probably just too risky, though, I think. You know?
Okay, well, what IP would you swap out with Nintendo for this one? So, say Kura.
Probably fucking Chibi Robo or fucking.
I knew Chibi Robo was
but there's also like fucking Kid Icarus.
Dude, so you'd rather have Kura over Kid Icarus?
Probably, honestly. It's just more fun. Like, it's just a fun arcadey game, you know? Like, there's probably a couple fucking, you probably like it more than Fire Emblem.
Really? I hate Fire Emblem, so.
Well, I mean, that's not really hard. I don't even know what type of.
I think I would switch it out with Fire Emblem then.
Yeah, and you don't even know what it's like.
Yeah.
It's actually, they have the thing is, they actually had on the GBA service, they have one of the Game Boy Advance games but it's the European, so they released that game in Europe and Japan, but they just said fuck America. So Europeans even got it, but the one that they have on the Switch servers or something, on the GBA, they put it on there. It was like one of the launch titles for it.
That's crazy.
But it's a fun game, I recommend it, you know? But the thing is, are we gonna ever get a sequel? I don't fucking know. The odds of that happening is probably less than like one of the games I have later on coming on here.
Oh, okay.
Like way less. I mean, one, I guarantee you, I don't blame anybody who hasn't heard of it, but it's kind of like a...
Because Nintendo doesn't want you to fucking hear about it. That's why.
I know. They're gatekeeping that shit,
literally.
you know? But that's all I gotta say, you know, but hopefully it fucking flies out of Japan one day.
Alright, we got fucking, the next one I'm gonna talk about is kind of just a multitude of games. It's, I didn't want to put all of them because I feel like that'd be unfair to my list, so, because other games I have to get to, but it is good and genuinely fun that are not brain dead licensed kids game. I feel like,
What is it?
Good licensed kids games. That's what I'm talking about. So stuff made by like Disney Interactive or THQ in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh, you're saying just that shit.
I'm saying like this is my slot. This is my slot.
The one that I played, I think the most was THQ.
That's what I'm saying. THQ made all the Nickelodeon games.
They had some good Nickelodeon.
It's really good. They had the SpongeBob games. They had Nicktoons Unite. I remember like Nicktoons Unite had like Danny Phantom, Jimmy Neutron, SpongeBob, and like some fourth dude, I can't remember his name.
I had this one game on the DS, I forgot what it was.
I think it was Tack. No, it wasn't Tack. It was terrible.
I had a game
Timmy?
on...
I think it was Timmy. Oh my god, it might have been Timmy Turner.
I had a game on the DS where it had it was like a massive crossover of like Nickelodeon. I forgot what game it was.
It's a Nicktoons game.
It was it was a Nicktoons game.
Yeah, because
And I remember fucking playing the shit out of that game.
Great,
it had SpongeBob in it too. Yeah, and Danny Phantom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That game was so goated.
Dude, I'm saying but it was challenging. Was it not challenging?
It was challenging. You probably you're thinking of the same game as me.
I'm talking about. I had a 3D version of that game or a game like that.
It was probably the console one, right?
Yeah, I had the console version. It was very challenging. It was very challenging for a kids game. I bet now I can blow through it, but
for a kids game though,
it was genuinely hard. And I think I don't know why they would ever get rid of their department for I don't know why they would ever get rid of a department that would make kids game. If you think about it, kids want to play with their favorite TV characters.
They haven't.
Why not make apps for it now? Or almost every kid has a Switch. Put it on the Switch, even if it's not gonna sell and reach every audience. It's not gonna get every kid. You still get your word out. You still get advertisement for your fucking shows, and there's literally everything to gain by making genuinely good licensed kids game. I went down to Walmart, I saw fucking Cocomelon in the game. That looks stupid. That looks terrible. I swear, what am I gonna do in that game? Fucking be stupid? Be an iPad kid? No, that's stupid. But what am I gonna gain from fucking playing Fairly Odd Parents? Fucking destroy fucking Timmy's mom, anal destroy Timmy's mom. I got everything to gain in that game, dude.
They do need to make. It's been It's been a long time since
they really need to make a good licensed kid game. Disney Interactive, you're not off the hook either, because you fucking need to make a good kids game too. You can't your last cop out was what, fucking Disney Infinity 3.0.
I think a hard thing to say, one thing that's kind of true though is
oh no, wait, I feel bad because they made that Cars 3 game now.
Yeah, but I think the thing is with cartoons these days, the newer cartoons that's on TV, they're kind of ass. That's what kind of ruins it, you know.
Alright, it's gonna sound really weird to me. The Loud House is an ass, and that's fairly new. That's like a late 2010s thing.
Yeah.
Loud House is not ass. It's pretty fair.
I'm talking after mid 2000, 2017 and up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. 2017. I'm saying late 2010s.
Loud
House, that was not bad.
Oh shit.
There is some new. Granted, you're right. It's maybe 1 every 10 is not terrible now.
Yeah.
But one, it only takes one. Because I think, what was it?
It only takes
they still rerun SpongeBob 80% of the time
on Nickelodeon.
On Nickelodeon, yeah.
Because that's their
and the other 20% is Loud House.
Because people still fucking watch SpongeBob.
That's what I'm saying. SpongeBob is.
It's not gonna die.
Exactly. And then granted, I will put this. THQ, you're doing something right. They made a brand new, not brand new. I mean, to me, it's brand new. They made a new SpongeBob game that it uses the same engine as Battle from Bikini Bottom, the remake. It uses that same engine. It's called Cosmic Shake. It's a good collectathon. It's a really good collect. It's a challenging kids game. So I'm gonna give my props to, I guess, both THQ and Disney Interactive. But you can't just make one every 5-7 years. You need to make like one per cartoon. I don't just need one of just SpongeBob. I'm getting tired of playing as SpongeBob.
Yeah.
I need to fucking play as Timmy Turner. I need to play as Jimmy Neutron. I need to play as Danny Phantom. Or whatever the fuck the kids are equivalently fucking doing nowadays. Whoever the fuck these characters are to them, you know?
Yeah.
So that's my take on please bring back good licensed kids game. I think it would make the world a lot less terrible. And I could also fucking have some fun and I would not look like a weirdo. So that's my take.
It's been damn. That's like a fucking flashback of shit.
It's fun, dude. I mean, look, man. Look, after this, we can fucking load up one on the PS2.
Might have to load
on PS2. All right, that's my take on that. What's your next game?
Next up, we got Klonoa.
Okay,
you've heard.
You've talked about it. It's always.
A 2D platformer.
Okay.
Kind of a little 2/3D. It's not like full 3D, but they released like a collection like 2 years ago. I just recently bought it on PlayStation. I just 100% it again on PSN. Well, I bought it on PSN, but they remade the first 2 games or something like that.
Okay.
They haven't really made a third game though. Well, they had GBA games, like little platformers in the GBA games, but then they had the game on the PlayStation, and then they had the PS2 game, Klonoa 1 and 2.
Yes.
I think they're like some of the most solid fucking platformers. They're fun. They're kind of a little on the easy side, unless if you want 100% everything, but there's kind of borderline collectathons. But they're just fun. You know, it's like a good like kind of kids type game. It's not like too kiddie, but it's a
it's feasible, but it's not.
It looks like Nintendo almost made it though, or something like that. But it was Namco who made it.
Whoa, good job, Namco.
You see, so Namco fucking. They just haven't fucking made I don't know if they're ever gonna really make one. I mean, they did make a collection of it, so you would think they would make.
So I think that'd probably be like a tester population, you know? Like
I don't know.
Actually interested in this game.
That's more of a Japanese market game, though, honestly. So I don't really know.
Kind of like Katamari.
Yeah, kind of like that. It's like, well, Namco did make that. How many fucking Namco makes good games, but like the only thing that
sit on them.
Yeah, but the only fucking games that appeal to everybody is fucking Pac-Man, though, right? And maybe they have a fighting game too, right? Like a fighting game, huh?
Is it Tekken?
I think it's Tekken.
I thought Tekken was Sony. I don't know anymore.
It might be Namco.
I think the arcade cabinets are just manufactured by Namco. I don't know.
Yeah, Namco manufactures a lot, but those are like They definitely made this. Even Klonoa has like the fucking Pac-Man logo on his head or something like that.
That's so rad.
But it's a solid ass platformer.
Pac World.
It's not. I have fun just run through the whole game. You can run through the game. I bet
honestly I might pick it up. It's like even talking about.
It's just a good like game to sit down and just play. It's kind of relaxed.
Is it like a brain shut off, or is it like a little bit like I have to kind of focus up a little bit?
Probably towards the end, you probably gotta know what you're doing, but it's more of a brain focus, like shut off. It's most.
Ninja Bread Man.
Oh, that's like a brain fucking aneurysm right there, literally.
That's true.
That's a fucking. But I would recommend this I would recommend the fucking game on a PSN. I think it's like $15 for both games.
That's a good fucking deal.
Mind you, the original PS1 game is probably like $500 though. So I guess you are getting your money's worth, you know. So, but yeah, Klonoa is pretty badass. It's a good platformer. What's your next?
My next one is this is about to be awesome. It's Tony Hawk.
Oh fuck, we haven't had a Tony Hawk in a while.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. So they remade the first 2 in a bundle, right? In a bundle package game.
I've heard about that.
So it came out, and I want to say 2019, 2020. It was exactly what it was. It was a remake, you know. It was just almost nothing new added, except for like achievements, maybe some new online stuff. No one gives a fuck about online, buddy. No one cares. Microsoft, because Activision makes it. There's a reason that they don't make these games anymore, because their license with Tony Hawk himself dried up, and I remember towards the latter years of his contract, he was on a poll of like just make more games with my name on it, because like you know, like I want people to have more games. You know, I think like they're fun games. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you want more money. But all they did was fucking remake the first two and call it a day. So now they can't make any more Tony Hawk games until they sign another deal with him, and
we don't know when that's gonna fucking happen.
I mean, no shit on Tony Hawk. I understand you gotta get that bread. But I mean, like,
yeah, they should make a new fucking Tony Hawk game. He'll get even more bread, you know.
Exactly, fucking like make a new Tony Hawk game. Like let me think. My first one was Pro Skater 3. That is that's my second favorite. That's my favorite classic style Tony Hawk. And then they had Pro Skater 4, and then the yada yada. Then they started doing these open world ones, where there's something 8. There's Project 8, I think it is Project 8. There's American Wasteland. There's Proving Ground. There's so many. There's just so many fucking good Tony Hawk games that are open world 3D.
Yeah.
And like, you know, skating is part of the story. It's the whole thing. It's the whole fucking thing. But in fucking American Wasteland, you can pick up a BMX bike and start fucking doing BMX tricks. That's fucking.
Goddamn.
That was a whole other side game that they just randomly did all of a sudden. And it's cool as shit. And it's like, dude, like, I've never wanted to go to the X Games any more than I really like. I want, like, in that little stint of me fucking playing those Tony Hawk games, every year I was like, I gotta go see the X Games, man. I think one time I even watched it on TV. I was like, this is so cool. I love watching them play skate. It was not that fun to watch them play skate, but point is fucking shredding the fucking gnar is cool as hell, and fucking Tony Hawk needs more games because he is cool as hell. And he's legit.
Sign that contract, Tony Hawk. Sign the fucking...
No, fuck. Activision, make another game that he wants to put his name on. That's what it is.
Yeah. Give him that bread.
Because I think that there was that Free Ride game, right? Like, there was kind of like... You remember that Shaun White game?
Yeah.
It was like that, but with Tony Hawk. That game sucked balls.
Yeah,
and that's when they stopped.
I'll give Tony Hawk my fucking $70.
I'll give you $70 to Tony Hawk any day of the week. Your turn.
Alright. Let me see. Alright, we got Metal Gear Rising.
Okay, got you.
You haven't really played this one, right?
No, I've played some Metal Gear Solid, though, but I haven't played Metal Gear Rising.
Have you heard of Rising? Or?
I believe I've heard of it. Is this the one with Raiden? Or no?
Yes.
Okay, then I have heard of it. I've seen it one time, that was it. So
I'm gonna just go ahead. A lot of people like this game. I'm going to say I think this is my favorite Metal Gear game of all time.
Really? Okay.
And it doesn't even have Snake. It has nothing to do with Snake, but it has, I think it has references in there, but it's just a whole fucking, it's about Raiden, who is just as badass or something like that.
Yeah.
You fucking, the game is kind of like a hack and slash, but not a dummy hack and slash. It's more of like strategy and shit, but like it's not like complex to learn. You learn all these moves. It's not a long game. It's like probably 10 hours long, or 10 or 12 hours long. Talk about a fucking action game, a real action game though. This is one of the best action games of all time. It's like, it's better than Devil May Cry and all that shit. You know, it's
That's harsh. That's a hard thing to top. DMC.
Yeah. You would have to play this one. They have it on, it's only on X. They should, I want at least a fucking, I don't even care. I want a remaster of it, or I want a remake, or just some of it.
A port.
Or a fucking sequel. I don't know if a sequel, it's Metal Gear. It's in that range of Metal Gear, so it's good. It's possible it'll probably happen one day.
So Konami needs to get off their fucking ass.
Yeah, they just need to get off their ass. It's a pretty challenging game, but it's just fucking, the bosses are fun. The music's badass too. It's probably one of the most like perfect action games for like a console. You can play on a console. It's consistent all the way through. There's no dull moments or anything, you know. Like
Cool.
Yeah, it gets a level up and shit like that. But I just like, and the character Raiden, he's kind of just fucking crazy. Like, but he's a badass, you know.
When you say hack and slash, do you mean like Dynasty Warrior or what? Or less
than
hack
that.
And slash?
It's kind of like stealthy hack and slash. It's hard to put. It's kind of unique in a way, because you're not just you're not just pushing buttons, spamming buttons. You kind of know what you're doing.
Okay, I get that. Yeah.
But it's still like, it just feels satisfying to, like, you know, slash through everything when you know what you're doing. You know, it's such a good game. It doesn't play like the Metal Gear games. Like it's its own identity, but has Metal Gear in its name. You know,
it happens to be a spin-off. You know,
It's-
it could have been its own thing, but it happens to be a spin-off.
it's like a 10 out of 10 game for me, honestly.
Damn,
I remember playing.
That is a fucking hard, like that's hard. It's hard to get 10 out of 10. You know.
Yeah, but that's what I gotta say about it. I would recommend to you to play that, honestly.
I mean, I have an Xbox 360, so I don't mind playing it.
Huh?
I said I have an Xbox 360, so I don't mind playing it.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's cheap or something. It's
Should be cheap. Fucking. My next game is, I've already talked about this one, I believe. Fossil Fighters.
oh,
Um,
I'm still laughing from
I
the other
love
day.
That's true. I love Fossil Fighters. It is a great game. It is an RPG that is, I guess, similar to Pokemon and Digimon. It's turn-based, and you battle your dinosaurs, and it's simple, and yet so elegant. It is simply just.
You said it's
It
just
is a
as good as
blast.
Pokemon.
It is just as good as Pokemon. It's way better than Digimon. That's damn sure. And like, there's puzzles to solve with your dinosaur, but nothing you can't fight your way through. You know,
Yeah.
like granted, like there could be like a giant rock in the way, but there's not like I have to go back to a fucking town to go fucking get the stuff. It's fucking how many people can I fuck up in the next 5 minutes to get what the fuck I need. It's pretty fucking good. And Nintendo, I think they made two. They made one for the DS and then one for the 3DS. I didn't play the 3DS one, I'll be honest. I want to though. It's expensive, I think, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
It's the only one. It's fucking but
they
if
should
they
make
brought one to the Switch, I can guarantee.
We just need a
I'd buy
home
it.
console one in
That's what
general.
I'm saying. Yeah. If they brought, well, I mean, I guess, yeah. It's kind of like how Pokemon was only portable. They're still only portable.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking like, if they brought it to the Switch, or even the sequel to the Switch, I don't think there's gonna be a sequel to the Switch.
You're asking just for a remake or a sequel?
I'm
honestly.
honestly asking for a sequel, to be honest. Remake could eat my ass at this point. I don't care about the damn story. Story's like kind of Yu-Gi-Oh-ish. It's not that good.
Kind of shitty.
Yeah, kind of shitty. But it's the fact that
It's
gameplay
the gameplay.
it's so good. I don't know why I was so drawn to this shit, but I just prefer it. I just think it's a better gameplay, and I think that they should really add it to the fucking Switch. I think it would. I don't see any harm in it. I don't see why they wouldn't. I just think it is. I think it's a game that the world needs to experience, and
But
not
enough
just the
has
niche audience of me.
I know.
So get
I'm
off your
surprised
fucking
I haven't
ass,
played it.
Nintendo. Get off your ass, Nintendo. Your turn.
All right. You kind of got like we got a Capcom one right here. It's Power Stone, and you really haven't heard of this one
I have
either.
not heard of this before.
I'm just gonna have to show you some gameplay later. You'll be like, hey, this looks fun.
Okay.
It's like an arcade It's like Smash Bros in 3D kind of.
Whoa, really?
It's not like you don't got like you kind of got a health bar, but and it's more like it's kind of like a party type game.
Okay.
But it just the characters are cool looking. It's the Dreamcast era. It's that
Okay.
era, so you already know it's kind of a cool game.
Yes.
Um,
Love my dream.
but it's just like it's like a nice 3D fighter, and it looks like a fun game. I mean, I've played it in arcades,
Yeah.
because I don't have like, I know they have like I think a Power Stone collection on PSP, but like not everybody has a PSP
Yeah.
or something like that. So really, they should just start porting these games on the new PlayStation consoles or even Switch. It doesn't even matter. They should port them, but I'm even asking for a remake of them or even a fucking just make a Power Stone 3. They have only made 2 games.
Yeah.
And it was for the Dreamcast. And then they had the collection on the PSP, and then just said fuck Power Stone or something like that right after that. And this is a fucking Capcom game, another Capcom game.
Capcom is one of the kings sitting on their ass. So is Nintendo though.
This game though, they're sitting on their ass on this game. They have potential to make like just a badass like party fighting game.
Yes.
It's just one of those. I guess they just like think it's just one of those games that need to stay in the 2000s. But it's just like I think we're starting to get a thing that the 2000s was one of the best eras for gaming.
That's true. That's totally true.
You know?
I feel like some stuff was brought over, like some stuff continued from the 2000s, but it's like if it started out in the 2000s, it was really hard for it to pick back for it to get transferred over to nowadays. You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's probably why Jason just recently got a Dreamcast, but that's why a lot of people probably don't know Power Stone that well. It's a Dreamcast, like kind of exclusive. They didn't really put it on
Sega. Being a failure.
Yeah, I know. It was a Sega. It's like Sega exclusive, and you know,
they got a partnership with Nintendo. So
this is another. This is just like another game. It would just be so cool to play because it's such a fun game to play. It looks like a fun multiplayer game. You know,
I bet that's the reason that.
Like I said, it's kind of like a. It's not like it doesn't play all the way like Smash Bros, but it kind of reminds me like it's like a 3D like type Smash Bros.
Would you say it's more fun than Smash Bros?
I haven't played enough of it to really determine that, but what I played, I'm like, this is fun. Why don't they fucking like do something with this? You know, like this is such a wasted opportunity game.
A wasted chance. Yes.
It's a wasted
years.
I literally fucking wasted years. That's all I got to say about Power Stone, but. I gotta show you gameplay of it. That's it.
My next one is a doozy. It is Spyro. I want a new Spyro game. I'm tired of playing the same 3 fucking Spyro games, and I'm tired of Skylanders. Granted, they killed off Skylanders. I'm grateful for that. And
then they gave us Spyro, but they gave us the trilogy.
Yeah, they gave us the reignited trilogy.
So maybe they're gonna do a Crash Bandicoot thing where they give them a 4th game.
Hopefully,
what's with giving Crash and Spyro like 3 games or something like that? But then
it's not like the first 3 games are bad.
Well, Crash had a lot of games actually. They just didn't number.
In my fucking research, I've only played like 2 or 3. I played the first 3. I played the reignited trilogy, and then I played Enter the Dragonfly when I was a child, like really young. Fucking those 4 games. He has a lot more games than that.
Yeah, I know. They just haven't made a mainline type.
And then
Skylanders kind of fucked them over, I think.
And then literally, I was like, my thing was that I always, as a child, I always wanted Skylanders. Just because of Spyro.
I had it.
I never had it. But then I started to see that Spyro was kind of getting backseated in his own fucking game, and I started to get mad. So now I don't like Skylanders.
I was hooked on Skylanders. I gotta admit. I mean, it was a child trap, of course.
It was literally.
But the more you play the game, if I went back to it now, to Skylanders, I'd be like, this is a fucking pay to fucking like.
It's literally pay to win.
Pay to 100% the fucking game or something like you can't even get through the game unless if you have the elements of I know how Skylander goes or something. You literally gotta spend money.
I was a Disney Infinity kid. Just because I was more Disney oriented.
I should have got hooked on fucking Disney Infinity.
No, it's worse, dude. I have a fucking.
It's fucking worse.
Thing downstairs of a bunch of wasted fucking figurines just sitting in fucking plastic and wasting my fucking space.
Okay, I have enough. Dude. Yeah, but I think Skylanders was kind of like the nail in the coffin for Spyro for a long time until they.
And now they've done the trilogy, and they're.
And then what's dumb with Skylanders? He was in like the first game.
Yeah, and he got backseated.
And then and then Activision shortly started just.
They're like, well, isn't it? But technically, Sony owns them though.
Yeah, but they.
Shtick is that Sony technically owns them.
Yeah, but they kind of just they fucked Spyro. Spyro got the shitter of
Spyro, yeah, he got the shit end of the stick in his own game. What is your next game that I know?
Okay, we got Mario Galaxy 3.
Damn, okay.
I'm gonna just go ahead and say I think Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are probably some of the best Mario games. I think it's better in 64, Sunshine, and Odyssey. Jason disagrees, but.
But it's fine. It's fine. This isn't a communal list.
I know.
This is just stuff we want to talk about.
I'm on that Scott the Woz shit. Galaxy is like one of the best games of all time.
Meat riding, yeah.
Huh?
You want that Scott the Woz, yeah.
Yeah, I'm meat riding Mario Galaxy. I think it has like just the perfect. It's one of the most perfect fucking platformers of all time. The atmosphere of the game's fucking badass. The gameplay is badass. The music's awesome. You know, it has everything. And I want a fucking 3rd game. You know, but I don't think that's gonna. The odds of that happening is so low. Galaxy was like some of my first Mario games, so of course I'm gonna hold on to that. But just I've 100% Galaxy 2 as well, like multiple times.
That's hard. That is a generally hard feat, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I know.
I can barely thug through one.
That was probably the game when I was young. I was proud of myself for doing that as a fucking kid, but that was also kind of torture because that game is kind of tough, honestly. But I really want another Galaxy game. I know you're not biggest on Galaxy though. You tried. You know?
I've given it a chance, and I feel
it's kind of like
it is. It's just not my cup of tea. I don't know why.
I know.
I think 2 intrigues me a little bit because it has Yoshi, but I also think outside of that, nothing really intrigues me. Is all you have about Mario Galaxy, really?
Huh?
Is that all you have about? What would you want to see from Mario Galaxy 3?
Do everything fucking better than the first 2, literally. Like,
that's fair.
I mean, you never know. They can pump out another Galaxy, and you might like it.
I'm waiting for Odyssey 2 at this point. That's what I'm waiting for.
They just give us something. Like one. We haven't had a 3D Mario game in about fucking 6 years now.
Yeah.
It's been fucking 6 years.
Well, I mean, they did give us Wonder though. They did give us an actual
like a 3D a 3D platformer. They kind of put that shit in the back, you know.
Odyssey's still good.
That's kind of a long time though. 6 years for new.
That's true. Mario barely waits. Well, if you think about the stretch from Sunshine to 3D Land, that's pretty long. It's like 10 years.
What about Galaxy?
Oh fuck!
You fucking literally fucking.
I already backseated that.
We're talking about Galaxy, and you literally fucking just like. I think that should show Jason's like fucking.
My dislike for it.
That, I don't know. That's like fucking hating on Galaxy at that point.
I forgot.
That's funny. No.
What about Galaxy?
Was it? What? The fucking 64 came out. Well, honestly, 64 came out in like 96 though, 96. and Sunshine came out like 03. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of
8 years.
Yeah, it's kind of. But they were pumping out like all these fucking.
7 years.
But they're pumping out like a shit ton of spin-offs between
that's true.
But good ones.
Oh my god, a new Mario Kart also sounds like awesome, but
yeah,
they're not. I mean, we just got like new tracks, so I can't say shit.
I think we're waiting for the next Nintendo console at this fucking point.
That's true.
But that's all I gotta say about Galaxy.
Okay. My last game I want to see is Fear. It is this one. It's F.E.A.R. I think
I've heard of it.
And it's an acronym. It stands for something. I forgot. I played the first one. That was, I shit you not, the worst decision of my life.
Why is that?
Because it's a good game. It does its job. Okay, so this game, it is a psychological like horror game. Like, you think Silent Hill's bad? This game grabs you by the balls until it shows you Silent Hill is like is like just Silent Hill. This game like will fuck with your mind, like long after you turn off the console, dude. Let me think. Fucking, it taps into every fear thing. Like anything you could be afraid of, it taps into it.
Damn.
Like you are hearing. Like when I was playing this as a teenager, trying to be angsty and cool, I would hear shit all the time around me, and it would freak me out. I would just be trying to go to bed, and I could not go to bed without the TV on, because I would be freaking out, thinking that shit's gonna get me in the middle of the night. And I'm like, I'm not even afraid of the dark. Not even that. Just that shit would get me every time for some reason.
God damn.
I think it's like you kind of like limited. You have like limited flashlight, limited light grenades. Like and it's like the story is pretty good. I didn't play the second one or the third one. I only played the first one. But I do know it's been maybe 10 plus years since the last game. But it's a good fucking game. I feel like I'm not much of a shooter guy. I'm not much of a shooting game guy, but it's a pretty good game. I would if you're up for the challenge of getting your mind fucked, it's pretty good.
It's a good mind fucker.
It's a good mind fucker, right? I would think is I would put it as an 8 in my opinion, just because of the fucking cycle. It will fuck with your mind. If it doesn't, I would like to see.
You're probably not mentally right.
Cool, yeah. You're probably like fucked in the head if you're not scared of.
Well, I have a low tolerance to horror films already, so
Yes.
like this game might. I actually kind of want to play this because I
have it, man. It's
I have a terrible tolerance though to horror films.
Dude, you'll fucking like run out of the
I'm
room.
a little bitch. I am first to say I'm a little bitch to horror films. That's why I watch
hard
it.
pill to swallow whenever you get humbled by just fucking people who fucking made shit. You know, it's so weird that it taps into every fucking fear receptor you have. I don't know why. It just, I mean, at least for me, it gets me everything. I don't know. Like I played it once, and once was good enough for me. I know I didn't get everything in the game.
But you will play a fucking reboot though, or a remake.
I would play another one. I need to get 2 and 3.
They'd probably it'd probably be scary if they made a new one.
But I mean, okay, but I do know that like I know the fear community is genuinely like, okay, yeah, let's have another one. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, let's have another one just because that game does its job, you know? Like I can get behind a game that does its job.
It does its job to scare the fucking shit out of you.
Scares the piss out of me, yes. So, and you have your last game?
Yeah, and it's, what else to say? It's F-Zero.
The GOAT of all racing.
It's the GOAT of all racing, and Nintendo has literally been fucking shoving Mario Kart up their fucking asshole instead of fucking F-Zero, dude.
They've been, hey, look at this. This is cool. Well, I mean, you got F-Zero 99. What's wrong with F-Zero 99?
I mean, it's just a Super Nintendo game in the fucking 99. You know, it's like fucking playing Mario 99. That's like saying that's a new game.
Tetris
Great
99,
game. It was a great game.
Pac-Man 99.
Like Mario 99, it was great. It was fun. But imagine that was their new game to you. You would kind of be pissed.
That's true. I would be kind of pissed. That's fair.
I had fun with 099, but it's just like
it's not a new F-Zero. Especially when you
maybe they wanted to see what's the popularity of that.
Especially when you see GX. I mean, dude, honestly, I was recently playing it, and you can maybe on a good day get a third of a lobby. It's not popular. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's literally fucking free if you have the service, dude. I don't know why.
What, the 99?
Yeah. Like the first week hype, it was played, but now it's dead, dude. It's fucking ghost town out there, and it's,
yeah, because
it's like 80% bots in there.
I know, it's just because people didn't really want that, honestly.
This is why we don't get a new F-Zero, because people fucking are stupid and they don't fucking want to play the new F-Zero.
Yeah, I feel like it would sell well though, just because of the anticipation of it. I don't think Nintendo realizes how popular F-Zero is. I mean, it could sell over a million units, I think, if they advertise it right, you know?
That's true.
It probably a couple million.
If they rival it to Mario Kart, if they say it's a rival to Mario Kart, I bet they could.
Yeah, or just make it look good. But X is great. The N64, that's a fucking. I'm a F-Zero fan. I fucking 100% like 64. I have a 100% GX because that's just fucking.
That's brutal.
That's just fucking retarded at that point. I don't know what they're thinking. That game's brutal, but that's probably one of the best racing games of all time. I put it up to, honestly, probably the best Mario Kart game. Honestly, like.
Damn.
The game is just. It's Mario Kart for fucking men, honestly.
That is an actual statement. Mario Kart is for kids.
Yeah,
F-Zero is for men.
Yeah.
You gotta have some balls.
You're gonna grow some hair. You're gonna grow some hair on balls
to really try and get good at F-Zero, because you gotta be okay with losing all the time, restarting all the time.
But you gotta have like your eyes have to be in check, and you gotta have like your vision
focused up. This is not a game you're gonna sit back and relax. This is a game you have to fucking be focused.
You gotta learn the tracks and stuff, but it's a fun learning curve. It's not. It's hard, but. It doesn't fucking. I don't want to like throw my controller though. I feel it's your fault, of course. At first, you think it's the controls. It's all shitty. The controls are not shit. You just gotta learn the way how the game plays. The controls are fucking awesome, especially on GX, the GameCube era. That was definitely one of the best games on the GameCube. It was kind of underrated, but I mean, it was just kind of on a poor selling system. The GameCube was definitely kind of the. But then Nintendo's like, oh, it sold like shit on a already selling shit console. Let's not even fucking try to make another F-Zero.
Plus, how would that work on
the last one they put out for F-Zero was on the GBA in like 2005, and
I didn't know that. I thought the GX was last.
No, they put like 2 GBA games, and they had some exclusive like 1 or 2 exclusive to Japan or something like that. But
that's cool.
are we gonna get another F-Zero? Who fucking knows? I mean, we got an upcoming Nintendo Direct.
No, we don't. I mean, maybe.
Probably. If we don't, we kind of fucking need one because the only thing they're advertising is that damn Peach game. So it's like.
That's true. I'm tired of. Well, Thousand Year Door remake is coming out sometime this year.
But that's like the only like.
That's only hype news.
Yeah. Not the Peach game.
Not the Peach game.
So let's just hope F-Zero comes back to life.
Let's hope and pray that any of these games come back to life. We feel like we have made our case, our hour-long case. On
I know they have literally put these games in the grave.
Yeah, we would like to see them resurrected once again. Fucking, I'm trying to think like zombie. I was trying to think of some zombie joke, but I couldn't really get one. But fucking do something about these games. If you own these IPs can go somewhere.
I know.
And do something, but. You all are sitting on your asses for like no reason.
I know.
They fucking.
I know. I just want to fucking have. I just want a new F-Zero game before I fucking die. You know. So is that too much to ask for Nintendo? Or like I want any of the games we talked about here.
I would like any of the games, yes, before we die.
Yeah.
Is that anything else, Evan? Yeah.
That's all I have.
Well, thank you for watching, and just subscribe and like if you want to fucking see us do more stupid stuff like this. This is all we fucking do, honestly. Fucking give us ideas if you have any. I feel like this is a good idea. It's a pretty good idea, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty good idea.
No hate, just rank. No rank, just fucking just
we're just mostly hating on the companies for not putting shit up.
Fucking no fucking threatening IGN and threatening Wiz and Boomstick and threatening
Scott.
Threatening Scott the Wall. Well, I guess there's some of that in this, but
yeah.
Anyway, well, if you have nothing else to say, Evan, then this is all.
Yeah.